One of my favorite things about FX, really one of the main reasons I fell in love with them, is the versatility. Obviously the performance, but right behind that, versatility, adaptability, modularity. So we're gonna mod this crown. We wanna show you what you can do with it. We have a really good one today. But first, I mean, let's talk about the crown, right?
Oh, the crown, one of my absolute favorites. And one of the reasons for that is it's, you know, a traditional hunter style rifle. It's not a bullpup configuration. Right. And you have this beautiful GRS stock on it.
We could do a whole video on the GRS stock. Yeah. Adaptability. It upgraded the crown. But you're right. It's the impact. Everybody loves the impact. It is the Formula One car of the lineup, right? But the crown is what you drive to the racetrack.
Because it always performs and it starts everything.
Yeah, performance, but you don't necessarily always need the Formula One race car for driving around town. So yeah, very much more hunting oriented. Like you said, the traditional sporter stock feel. It is the unsung hero of the FX lineup.
If you ain't first, you're last.
And we got a great mod for the crown. What's the mod?
Well, it's hunting season.
Right.
And I need to put meat in the freezer. So I'm going to be popping an arrow barrel on this bad boy and filling that freezer.
We're going to be hunting deer.
Yeah, baby.
This is easily one of my favorite mods because we went to Sweden last year, beat them up on the price. And we got this down to $100. So you get an arrow barrel, 4 arrows, and within, we'll show you, within minutes, you can convert your crown to an arrow slinging stud.
Wow.
So we're gonna get into what kind of hunting you can do with this, but let's show them the mod. Let's throw this barrel on.
Let's do it.
This is gonna be awesome.
First, loosen 4 barrel retraining screws, so 2 on both sides. Pull out the barrel. Perfect. So last year there was a change on the arrow barrel, so if you have an old one, it's different, but you don't need a probe anymore. So we're gonna remove the probe because they've sealed that off. All right, so we just do pull this back, and on top we got the it's 2.5, right?
2.5.
Okay, so got that out. Just pull the probe out. Make sure we save that somewhere carefully. A little Ziploc bag, probably.
Well, we're going to need it after hunting season.
Yes. Yeah. So decock that. All right. Obviously, make sure you got your valve opening down. Slide that in for me. Tighten the sides.
Like a glove.
Yeah. This is super easy. Okay, so that's it. And at this point, you've had it tuned for pellets. Where are we shooting the pellets at?
About 880.
And I see you got a lot of room on the power wheel, and you've installed the tungsten because now you want to crank it up because with the arrows we want to max out the power. We want to take game humanely. So let's turn this up and let's talk about the broadheads because they come with field points. These are great for practicing, but from a hunting standpoint,
what some of our influencers have found out is these are where it's at.
Steel for. So Keith, Norm from 68 Whiskey, Chris up North Airgunner. They spent a lot of time on this, and we figured out some stuff just the last 6 months.
Yes. We had these actually on the gun down in Georgia, and we saw Chris Turk take 2 deer with these 225 grain right edge bevel.
And I'll say even more impressive than the deer is the hogs, because with hogs they have so much fat, and you know if you don't get them quite right at shoulder, you have to have some density to break through. Expanding broadheads that just will not cut it. But these single bevel fixed broadheads, first of all, accuracy is still there.
Incredible.
Because there's been some misperceptions. If you do something like this, the accuracy is going to go out the window. No, absolutely, the accuracy is there, and we'll show that shortly. And then you have the density. This is like a freight truck hitting them, and you're going to get your penetration. You're going to get your pass throughs. We'll recommend the 225, and essentially it's about speed. You want to get it there as quickly as possible. You don't want your game to jump the shot because this is going to make some noise, right?
Oh, absolutely.
This is not silenced at all. So quick as possible. Let's talk about how close do you want to get?
What we were seeing is about 30 yards and under, you have a pretty solid shot on that deer. Now, past that, you're gonna run the risk of jumping that shot.
It's just not worth it. So, the beauty of this kind of hunting, it's the same like with bow hunting, crossbow. Right. It's about the stalk, about getting close. Right. That's part of the fun. So, yeah, 30 yards. I mean, it's accurate, and we'll show you 50 yards, 75, 100. These are stupid accurate, but that game's going to react. So I'd say 30, 35, and spend some time practicing so you get nice, good trigger pull, you know what you're doing.
That's all about the ethical kill.
Absolutely. Now, here in the United States, laws are quickly changing. I think about half the states now, you want to check for your local laws, but a lot of them, whether it's in primitive season, muzzleloader, or archery season, you can start hunting with this. And it's a great alternative, especially those that are, maybe you're getting older or disabled, things like that. This is much easier than a crossbow or holding a bow. This is,
Absolutely.
You get all that power, but you're just pulling the trigger, which that's right up my alley. So
Seems pretty cool.
And I know last month you were down in Georgia hunting with this. As far as accuracy goes, any issues?
Oh, I'll tell you what, actions speak louder than words. So why don't we just go take it down in the range and show you?
Yeah, I'm with you. This thing is stupid accurate.
So shot was 3-shot group, and the first 2 shots, our elevation was dead on. I mean, no change at all there. You can see they're an inch apart right in windage. Now this third arrow was probably about 2 inches high.
Yeah, that's what, 2.5 inch, 50 yards.
Yeah,
It's dead animal.
meat in the freezer right there.
Awesome. That is the ultimate hunting mod. That is awesome. $100 if you're buying a Crown. Technically, if you're buying a Dreamline, $100 hunting mod, 4 arrows. That is a ton of fun.
The best $100 you can spend.
Look how sweet that is. And you got 1 arrow left here. I'm thinking shooting off a bench. We're gonna go offhand like a man.
Oh, yeah.
50 yards.
Good to show me up here.
Take a seat.
Well, let me take it back.
Front row, offhand. And woo! Yeah!
Come on, man. Oh yeah.